if you guys think that this episode was hype, y'all need to wait till the next episode. Yo, what's going on, guys? This freaking episode was so fucking hype, man. Like, I got hype at freaking seeing all of the, well, mostly all, like half of the S-Class heroes going in. And really the S-Class heroes that went in this episode is really the heroes that you're going to see a lot of further on into the manga and stuff. And first thing I want to talk about this freaking episode is Boros. Like, Boros, he looked at his like character scheme and how they colored him looked at a little bit different than what I thought he was gonna look like when I read the manga. I thought he was gonna have just a little bit more like a Darth Maul scheme look to him. I thought they was gonna color him a little bit like red and black, a little yellow here and there, but it was really like a really light purple, then they went to a magenta, then they went to like a deep dark purple. And they ain't do no blue or nothing like that. But this freaking episode was so good, man. Like, Boros was crazy good. The like commander of the control room, he was actually, that fight between him and SAITAMA, I thought would have gone on longer than it did, because in the manga, that fight between I'm talking about the octopus guy in the control room and stuff that Saitama was fighting with the telekinetic powers and junk. That fight, I thought, went on longer than it did in this episode. Like, a lot of stuff they showed in the episode wasn't in the manga. Like, when they showed all the past people that Genos and Saitama had already defeated, like they showed Hammerhead getting a job, and they showed the Gorilla Cyborg and the leader of the House of Evolution. When they showed those guys like making tempura, I think it's like takoyaki tempura, like octopus tempura balls and stuff for dinner and junk. That wasn't in the manga, but the fight that I'm talking about, because like the octopus guy had met Saitama in the hallway, and they had fought in the hallway before Saitama actually got to the control room where the octopus guy was controlling everything. Like, they had met in the hallway first, and then they started fighting in the hallway. Then they went to the control room, and Saitama beat them. But how they did it in this episode was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Then when Saitama just ran up to Boros' giant freaking door and just punched that mess hard as I don't know what. Like, animation was just perfect. Again, it's perfect for every episode. And some people were talking about the animation kind of died down in this episode. And I'm like, when did it die down? Like, I didn't see a point in this episode to where the animation was lackluster. Like, every freaking scene was so good. Like, the animation was just perfect, man. They probably was talking about when Saitama punched the door and then all the smoke and stuff made him kind of hazy looking. But that was like supposed to happen because it was smoke and dust all around him. Of course, it's going to look a little bit hazy, so I don't know what they was talking about with that. And when Saitama he just punched Boros like this. Like, all he did was extend his arm. He didn't even really punch him. And people was talking about, like, could Boros take a punch because of his armor and stuff? It's like, no, that's not the case, because I think it was, I think it was like that bug rhino that Saitama was fighting. That junk had on armor. No, what did that junk have on? Yeah, that junk had on armor, and Saitama just punched it. Like, oh man, miss that cell, and then like the thing just exploded. So it definitely, remember this, is not the armor that allowed Boros to take Saitama punch. Boros is just that freaking powerful. And spoiler alert, bro, spoil something. So if you don't want to be spoiled, fast forward like 10 seconds now. Saitama actually punches Boros a couple more times, and Boros gets up from that, and you're gonna see why in the future. No spoilers. That was exactly 10 seconds too. But I got really hyped seeing Bang just freaking like go in. Like when I got hyped was at the beginning of this episode when that thing had tried to punch Atomic Samurai, and Bang came in and just did like that to it and smacked it with his hand. And then like the animation with that just made me really hyped, man. I was like, woo! But yeah, seeing Prisoner, him and Atomic Samurai, I thought Atomic Samurai would be way like they be doing stuff differently in the anime and stuff than they do in the manga, because Atomic Samurai, like when Bang got hit, I'm gonna just tell you this: and when Bang got hit in the manga, and like he got pushed through those buildings and stuff, Atomic Samurai, you start seeing all the like atomic symbols start rotating around Atomic Samurai. He started getting really mad, and so did Prisoner. But Prisoner, he like charged up like how he did during the Sea King fighting jump. So I don't know if they wanted to change that just for aesthetic reasons or not. I don't know. But what else happened in this freaking episode, man? Like this episode was just really good, man. It really, really was good. Next episode is gonna be the last episode of the season. Everybody that read the manga kind of knew that was gonna happen, and plus, when this anime first came out, like people that was already excited for it because they read the manga, like me, already knew that it was gonna be only a 12 episode anime. We hoped that it was gonna be a 24 episode anime, but we kind of knew that it was just gonna be a 12 episode anime because Yusuke really doesn't write all that much. Like he don't write like Oda or how Kishi used to, or how or other like weekly manga that come out on like Manga Stream, Manga Panda, like other manga that come out like that. He don't write like that. He writes probably, and at the most he'll write twice a month, but it's really just one chapter a month. But those chapters usually be like 45 pages, which is really nothing. It's not that really long for a month, but I understand. He's probably doing something else. He's probably mainly just a animator than a manga than a manga creator or a manga writer and stuff. He probably really just animates all the episodes for other different types of manga and stuff. But this is his main manga that he does when he wants to write it and stuff. But hey, this manga is gonna take him up to like high status, man. And I watched World's video, and he said that he wasn't this excited since he saw for an anime. He said he wasn't this excited for an anime since he saw Parasite. And since Parasite ended at the beginning of this year. Now, I didn't watch Parasite. I really didn't care for it, tell you the truth. Like, I saw the first episode and the second episode, and then it was just like, I don't care, really. Like, to be honest, like, I really didn't care for it. But it wasn't bad. Like, I don't think it was bad. I just didn't really have any interest in watching it. But I haven't been this excited for an anime since Attack on Titan. Like, this anime was just, wow. I'm really freaking loving it, man. Like, next episode is going to be, the animation is going to be so good. And y'all are really going to find out how strong Saitama is. You think he's strong now? No. Next episode, Saitama, you going to really see that Saitama can beat Goku. Like, you really going to see that. Like, I'm laughing because y'all just don't know. You just don't have any clue how strong Saitama is. Like, Saitama is just so freaking above anybody else in the entire, like, anime spectrum. I don't know of any other anime character that's as strong as freaking Saitama is, man. Like, ugh. And they do it with such great comedy that it's just amazing. Like, when freaking Boros was charging up, and then you just saw how Saitama was drawn and, like, the comedic style of his art in his episode, man. Like, oh my god, it's freaking amazing and great, man. But overall, episode 10 out of 10, animation 10 out of 10, action 10 out of 10, everything that's happening, all of it just gonna be a 10 out of 10, man. Let me know what you think about this episode, your comments and stuff. Read it up, leave it in the comments, and let me know what other anime has gotten you as excited as this anime has gotten everybody basically in the anime community excited about. And I heard that, man. But That's all I got for this freaking video. I'm just rambling now, trying to find some thoughts to say more. So I'm going to close this video out and stuff, man. I'm Darren the Awesome. You're awesome. Stay awesome. I love your faces. Peace. One love. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out. One love your faces. One love.